Hey friends, buenos dias, yata. So thanks for being here and watching one of my videos. If this is your first time here, my name is Oscar. This is Oscar's Thoughts and Reviews. Okay, so as you can see, we are at the RV park. And we're here in Central Arkansas. It has been super hot. So we thought we'd get a little something to kind of help us out. Let me turn this around. Look at that. Yep. There you go. We have a portable air conditioner. All right, let's get it set up right after the intro. All right, thanks for sticking around, guys. Hey, and if y'all don't mind, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You want more content. I don't normally do our RV content, but you know, with the weather the way it's been here in Central Arkansas, it has been stifling hot. But hopefully this AC, it's one of those portable ACs. Hopefully that'll kind of help out. So I thought I'd do it now. We have some storms around the area which kind of blocked out the sun. It's nice and cool, and I thought perfect time to get this thing hooked up. So yeah. All right, first things first, let me, what I want to do is I want to find out what kind of plug it has so that I have the right extension cord. I may not even have the right extension. So let's open up the box and check it out and see what's in the box. All right, let's get this opened up. So, all right. First, you got the little adapter for the window. And then we have the duct here. As you can see, it's a accordion type. All right, we'll get the other adapter. And we have the window. This is what I was looking for. So as you can see, it's going to be the 3-prong 120. Here is the, pretty nice. All right, let me get the extension right here. It is a 16 gauge, so hopefully it works. All right, so I think we got her lined out. Now let me show you where I ran it through, and turn this around. So here is my slide. As you can see, I've got 2 slides here, 1 and then 2. So I ran the extension cord through an opening here on the slide. Now those of you that have RVs know that these slides are not, you know, they're gonna have little holes to them. All right, so yeah, I just had to push it through a little bit more. As you can see, ran it out this little entrance here, and I'm just gonna pull it out a little more to give us more slack. Then I'm gonna run it right over here to our power pole. Okay, let me get that hooked up, and I'll get back with you in a minute. All right, we are hooked up at the pole. As you can see, we got all the slack out, and we are connected to power. So, all right, let's get the AC inside and get it hooked up in the window. Here we go.
So you might say, well, wait a minute, Captain Steve, isn't this falling into that category? No, there's an opposite universe to that. And the opposite, pressure air, badgering air, all of those things, totally. You're checking weather, reviewing flight plans, making announcements, and getting everybody safely to their destination. You don't exactly have time to explore. Now, Mrs. Captain Steve and I can finally travel just because we want to. Maybe Europe, maybe Japan, maybe somewhere we've never been before. And one thing I don't have to worry about anymore is coming home to one of those massive international cell phone bills. That's
All right, I think we got it. Check it out. There's the AC Same way, guys. It's blowing pretty cold. Now, it's still got to kind of shore up. You know how the window units are, man. You're always gonna have some kind of little customization. But oh, that feels pretty cool. Yep. I like it. So, all right, we're gonna leave it on for an hour or so and see what the temperature is. We got to close up that little thing back there, but you got to have a vent. That's the only way to do it. I don't know, maybe the side windows here, but that's going to be about my only option for a window. So yeah. All right, guys, we'll get back with you here in about an hour. Let you know what it feels like. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. I have it on high. I have it on the lowest setting. It's cold. Now, it hasn't filtered through the whole trailer, but in this room back here, yeah, it's going pretty good. Pretty good. And I do have this shop fan, but yeah. All right. Okay. Project complete. And we'll check it again tomorrow morning or maybe later tonight. It's still hot outside, so yeah. But it's not as hot because there's storms around, but still, it's pretty warm. So yeah, we'll just let the AC run, and that's the good part, is that I don't have to, once it cools down the trailer, I don't have to have the trailer ACs running, you know, constantly. Now I can just leave this one running because it's hooked up to the pole outside, so I don't have to worry about tripping any breakers, nothing like that. Okay, all right, that's it, guys. We will see you on the next one, and we'll give you an update on the AC. Be good. All right, guys, so it is now the next day, and yeah, let's check it out. I'm gonna tell you what, this thing is blowing cold air. So let me turn it around here. 60 degrees, and it's staying constant. It's really, really cool air. Now I'm gonna say it's an 8,000 BTU. So am I gonna sit here and tell you that it's cooling down the whole trailer? No. We are in the high 90s degree temperatures outside, and well, it's hot. So yeah, but where does it cool? It does cool the entire trailer, but it's not going to get your other ACs to cool down. Now, maybe once the weather outside gets a little bit, you know, a little bit cooler, maybe that'll do the trick. But does it help? Absolutely. Guys, it used to be hot back here, and we had to close the door and shut down the vents and all that. Now it's nice and cool. So, but what I like the most is that I could just leave it running, and it's going to keep the trailer cool. As long as you keep the doors closed and your vents, your shades down and all that, it's going to keep the trailer cool. And by cool, I mean around 77 degrees, give or take. Usually we have our trailer at 72 to 70 more or less, and it stays there. So I have no complaints. Again, it's an 8,000 BTU. Looking back, I would probably say a 10,000 would have been better, but 8,000, I got it at a great price on Amazon. I couldn't pass it up, so I'm happy, 100% happy with it. It was worth every penny. So there you go, guys. This is a good purchase. So now you know. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. We'll see you on the next one.